Hey you guys, I'm here at Chipotle today where I get free Chipotle for life doing the magic hour. I tweeted out to you all that I'm going out to lunch and that if you want to ask me some questions, you just have to do hashtag magic hour on Twitter. Hold on. Can never have enough smoked Tabasco sauce. In a DTV asks what non-card tricks do you perform a lot? Pressure, always have balloons on me. Profit a lot, but not so much anymore financially because thread and dress code. David asks, what do you think about gimmicks? They're okay if they make sense to use them and if you can end clean. I think distortion is a great gimmick because you can do a switch out and trade the cards and no one thinks any differently. Complete trick decks that you can't inspect, I just don't find them necessary. You can do so many powerful things without using gimmicks. I still think they're good if you can just end clean, if it makes sense. Nathan asks, what's your favorite effect? It's pretty close between fraud, profit, and the invisible death. Fraud, I don't perform often, but like when I do, it's like really special. It's a one-of-a-kind souvenir gift for your spectator. Fraud is an effect that will make people think so much more highly of you, like different level magician. Lasal asks, will people take a disabled guy seriously, aka me? There's a lot of magicians in history who have like not had hands and they perform magic with their feet. If you want a really inspiring guy who's disabled that people take seriously, look up Sean Stevenson. People will take you seriously, I promise. Uponique asks, what are the most common magic moves that people usually will think are fishy that magicians should definitely avoid? There's no magic move that I think is like really fishy if it, again, it all comes back to like, does it make sense? Chris Angel, when he performs, he does really simple things. He doesn't shuffle the cards fancy or do any cardistry or flourishes. I'm sure he can, but he wants his audience to think that he can't do crazy things with the deck of cards. I think people, when they do the pass, they do this really shifty move. When you're doing something like the pass, perfect example, just to answer your question, people do this like fast, like jittery, like don't look at my hands move, when it's supposed to be like get eye contact with your spectator, like wait, hold it as long as you can, and as soon as they look away from the deck, just do the pass really simple, just like be relaxed. Use misdirection to your advantage, guys. D. Ollie Walker asks, do you struggle at flourishes? Even though my hands are huge, I really do struggle at flourishes. That's why it takes so long for me to put out new like card flourish number 4 videos, you know? They take a real dedication. I feel there's other things that like should be focused on in Magic other than being able to do flourishes. Abraham asks, which situation do you prefer the most? Performing a set routine or just improvise whichever you carry with? I like to improvise personally. Like, I'll just go out and I'll have like a loop around my wrist and then 2 decks of cards and then I'll just do what I know in no particular order. I get a lot of questions all the time like, how do I routine something? And unless you're actually on a stage and performing for a big group of people that like are going out of their way to stop what they're doing and watch you specifically, like they have to drive to find you, not you find them. Yeah, have a routine. But if you're just out and about at a party, like there should be no routining. It should just be like, all right, what tricks do I know? If you need to, write it down on your phone or like write it down on a piece of paper and keep it in your back pocket of what tricks you know, and then just do them in whatever order you feel comfortable with doing them whenever you want to do them. And that way it's going to help you think on your toes more anyway. Alvaro asks, what has been the greatest thing to happen to you because of Magic? Being able to do things in other ways, like personal things I wanted to do, like giving motivational speeches and wrestling more in different places and becoming a more well-known wrestler because of Magic. I wouldn't get the opportunity to go and give motivational speeches to kids if like I wasn't doing Magic. I wouldn't have the kind of like presence in the wrestling world, which is like my first love, if it weren't for Magic. Being able to utilize it to do other true goals and aspirations of mine, that's been the biggest reward for sure. Shout out to Steven Hammer for sending me this Monarch deck of cards. Thank you, Steven. Go check out Steven's channel. He does Magic stuff as well, does giveaways, he teaches Magic. Check him out.